welcome back to my channel. I know that some of you guys have been asking me about why I stopped doing my videos in English. Some of you guys might have trouble with understanding what I'm saying in my vlogs and all the videos I've done for the past, I'd say like 2 months or so. It's definitely been a huge change since I started this channel in English and then I just kind of transferred to Chinese, which is my first language. I definitely feel a lot more comfortable speaking in Chinese comparing to speaking in English, but since some of you guys have been requesting me to do a video in English, here it is. Today I want to show you guys a little fall makeup tutorial. So if you want to know how I do my makeup lately, keep on watching. Alright, let me zoom you guys in a little bit because I'm sitting a little far away from the camera. So first off, I'm gonna just put on this headband to get all the hair out of my way because I don't want foundation or anything else on my hair. It's just so messy. I actually just went to Sephora and grabbed a couple of things that I really want to try out lately. This Huda Beauty concealer is definitely one of them. I also grabbed myself a new beauty blender. This one is in blue, which I have actually never seen before. It feels a lot smaller than the ones I have currently. I mean, I've already damped it, so this is as big as it can get, but I mean, I have no trouble with this. As long as it does its job, it's all good. Of course, we have to prime and prep our skin, so I'm using this Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I have been loving this lately because it just feels really nice on the skin. Typically, I just use like this much on my face. It almost feels like a pore filler primer. Now our skin is primed. I'll be using this Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. You guys know I love this stuff. I've been using this probably the whole summer and it's still my favorite. It's absolutely stunning on the skin. It doesn't make your skin feels like it has a lot of makeup on. I've just been digging this kind of natural glowy skin kind of look lately. I am in the shade number 5. I've used this a lot of times before, so I'm not gonna go too into details about this. But yeah, I've been really enjoying like putting this directly on my skin. Just let it drop on my skin. We're just gonna use this beauty blender to blend it out. I just feel like using this beauty blender to just like pounce on your skin gives off a really great finish for your foundation. Push it into your skin to make it look like skin instead of like a lot of cakey makeup on. The foundation is on, as you guys can see, it blends out beautifully. It just makes my skin look really refreshing. Just using this pouncing technique really helps my skin to better absorb this kind of foundation. And next I'll be using this Huda Beauty concealer. I am in the shade Coconut Flakes. Well, I don't know if this is my shade, but I just picked it up because it feels right. It comes with this little, I don't know what's it called. Is it like a metal thingy? I believe it helps to depuff your under eye area a little bit. Basically, you're just gonna squeeze it out. I'm just gonna put this like under here. Ooh. It's definitely so cooling. It feels so nice. It definitely is very full coverage, I'd say. So a little goes a long way. You don't use too much under your eyes. It's just gonna be really hard to blend out. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this all over my T-zone area and a little on my chin to just highlight these areas. And I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender to blend everything out. I like this shade. I feel like it definitely fits my skin. I mean, my shade. I think it's about like 2 or 3 shades lighter than my foundation. I like the finish. It's definitely not as dry as I thought it would be because it feels kind of heavy when I tried it on my back of my hands. I mean, it blends out very easily. I also really like this cooling metal thingy on top of the concealer. Next, I'll be using this Cannibal face powder. It's their Milano collection 2018. Love this packaging. Just look at it. It's so pretty. It comes with a really nice puff. Give it a good swirl and just pat it on my face. I'm gonna go into this translucent powder by Hourglass to bake my under eye area. Grab a little product and then put it underneath my eyes to just let it sit for a while. I honestly miss the Laura Mercier translucent powder because the packaging, for me, it's just really hard to get the product out of this container. Moving on to bronzer, today I'm still using this Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. This is definitely one of those holy grail products that I'll never put down. I'm just gonna put this on the hollows of my cheeks. And some on my jawline. I don't really do much of this kind of jawline contour, so just a little bit. Now I'm just gonna put on some blush in this really pretty ombre color. Today I'll be using this blush brush by Real Techniques. It's one of my favorite brushes lately. I'm just putting it onto the apples of my cheeks, some on the bridge of my nose, to give that sun-kissed kind of sunburn kind of look. I don't know, a lot of people have been putting this on their nose lately, so that's what I do. Next, I will be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer in the color Ebony. I have already done my brows before I filmed this video and I forgot to take it off. So I'm just gonna fill in a little bit. I might have dropped some foundation on it. It doesn't really have a huge gap or anything, so that's always good. So now the brows are done, we're gonna focus on our eyes. I'm just gonna bring you guys a little closer. I'm gonna go do my other eye first to kind of figure out what I wanna go for this look. I'll be right back. So first off, I am gonna just prime my lids with this NARS concealer. It's just similar to their Radiant Creamy Concealer, but in a little pot, and I am the shade Ginger. Grab a little concealer brush and just brush it onto your lids. Just a little bit and blend it out with your fingers. Then I am using this shade called Lullaby as my base. And I'm using this blending brush from Sigma in the style E40. Grabbing a little product and dust it all over my lids, just to give it a nice base. Then I'm using my Morphe JH33 brush. It looks like this. Grab this color called Wonderland from Kylie's Nice palette. It's a very pretty fall appropriate kind of color. It's very pigmented. Alright, so now that it's on, we're gonna go back to the blending brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit. And then I'm using my Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the color Rose Gold Retro. Then grabbing my current favorite eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath. It's called Mothership 5. I'm gonna grab a flat brush like this one. It's from Morphe as well. A JH41 brush. Grab a little copper shade like this. Dab it all over the Stila eyeshadow, just to kind of enhance the glitter that Stila has. To kind of intensify the outer corner of my eyes, I'm grabbing this color from the Mothership palette. You can bring it up to your crease a little bit. I have a pretty hooded eyelid, so it's really hard for me to find where my crease really is at. When you put this a little up to your crease, your eyeshadow won't disappear when you open your eyes. Sometimes when you put the eyeshadow too low, when you open your eyes, your eyeshadow kind of just disappeared. For falsies today, I'm using this one from Lily Lashes in the style Rome from their Sephora collection. This is probably my favorite style out of all of the Lily Lashes Sephora collections. I feel like this one has a perfect amount of intensity in it. Out of all the styles, this looks the most flattering on my eyes. And and it's really easy to put on. As you can see, I just literally pop it on with one hand. And I'm grabbing my Kat Von D tattoo liner and just give it a little wing at the end. I'm grabbing a tiny brush. It's also by Morphe in the style JH42. I'm grabbing the same reddish color that I put on my outer corners. I'm just gonna put this a little bit onto the inner corner, drag it down a little bit. And then using the same brush, grabbing a little copper shade, put this onto the outer corner of the bottom line. All right, so now the eyes are done, finally. Whew. Now moving on to my favorite part, which is the highlighter. Today I am using the NYX Born to Glow highlighter in the color Chosen One. Using my Morphe M510 highlighter brush, put this onto the high points of my cheeks, drawing a little C shape. Bring it under the brow bones. And then on the bridge of my nose and the tip. On to the final step, the lipsticks. Today I'll be using two of my current favorite lipsticks. They're from the brand called Uners. I'm really lucky that they have found me and they're kind enough to send me two of their lipsticks from their latest lipstick line. One of them, it's just a maroon color. Looks really pretty on the lips. The other one is a purplish color. First, I really thought that this is a little bit too much for my kind of look, but after using it on my lips, it actually gives you a really soft purple touch to your lips. I really like this. It's a very unique color. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I feel like since I brag too much about this one right here, this purplish color, I'm just gonna use this today for this makeup look. So now the lipsticks are on. How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys like this color? I feel like I'm really into this right now. Definitely looks and feels very different from what I typically use. Alright guys, so that completes this look for today and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Hopefully some of the makeup tips and tricks that I've mentioned throughout this video can help you guys out a little bit. And also don't forget to go check them out. I'll link their info down below in my description box. Let me know in the comment section below what do you guys want to watch next. Anything that you want to comment on, send them in. I'd be happy to answer them all and respond to you guys. I love reading you guys' comments. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this, and don't forget to click that subscribe button down below if you haven't subscribed to my channel already. And yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!